Begin by asking you if you know why you're here.
Of course. You think I'm crazy.
He claims to be not human, visitor from another planet.
K-Pax.
K-Pax?
It's about 1,000 of your light years away from here.
It's really, in its essence, it's a mystery. And it keeps an audience on that sort of journey right up to the very end of the film. Some people make decisions early, some people don't make decisions until they're in the parking lot on the way to the pizza parlor, sort of saying, well, I think this and I think that. To me, that's a great thrill about allowing an audience to participate in the telling of a story.
He can detect a wavelength of up to 400 angstroms. Ultraviolet.
I didn't think human beings could see ultraviolet light.
We can't.
One of the themes of the film is about belief systems and how we can get trapped in our own belief systems. And this is a lesson I think that a lot of characters learn in the film. And Prote, Kevin's character, is kind of a catalyst for that.
You know what I've learned about your planet? There's enough life on Earth to fill 50 planets. Be prepared for anything.
Jeff's character goes through a really big change, probably the biggest change of anyone in the movie. He thinks he's changing everyone else, and he's the one who sort of has the most growth. Somehow he gets a wake-up call through their relationship. I mean, Prote just sort of opens his eyes, without even knowing he's doing it. Jeff is realizing that he's been missing the big picture. He's been missing the things that actually matter.
Okay, she says she doesn't like it when you sneak up on her.
No way.
You had this script for 6 years before it was made. Why did you believe in it so strongly? A lot of people would have just shelved it.
I first came across it after Wings of the Dove and really wanted to make it at that moment, but things didn't fall in. And I thought the project had gone away forever, which was really sad because I really was one of the best scripts that I'd ever read. And when it came back, it was like just as if it fell out of the sky onto my lap. And not only did it fall on my lap, but Kevin Spacey was sitting on top of it.
We wanted this film to both be very funny, because I felt it was a very funny premise. But also you want it to be real and to feel real, because the film eventually, about an hour 45 minutes in, starts to take a more serious turn. And in order to earn that and deserve it, you can't have it be sort of this wacky movie, in the first hour. So we had to sort of choose the eccentricities quite carefully about, how does he behave and what does he do and what's unusual.
Unconventional, that's a big plus in my book. I love that. I love movies that are surprising, don't take you down all the normal paths, and also the fact that I would have a chance to work with Kevin Spacey. I'm a big fan of his, and that was a big plus as well.
I would like to go there, to your planet.
I'm afraid I can only take one person back with me when I go.
I'm the one going.
You're beaming back to K-Pax.
On July 27th.
And whether or not at the end of the day he is or isn't from this planet, I don't think it much matters. I think it's about how sometimes a stranger can come into your life. And we all have had this experience where someone we don't know touches our life in some way. I mean, we're seeing examples of this all the time in the last month. People's lives are hugely affected and changed by strangers, in some good ways and in some horrible ways. And in this case, it's sort of fascinating that he has this ability to change the way people think.
Yet I sense that when I leave here,
What the hell?
I will be missed. Strange feeling. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a beam of light to catch.
I was wondering if you think that there is maybe life out there. Does it have you wondering?
I absolutely believe that it's too arrogant to think that we're the only intelligent beings in the galaxies, that there are, without question in my mind, intelligent beings. We just, maybe they are amongst us and we don't know it.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised, of course. Could be the other way, that we're the only ones, but I'm open. It could. I have a feeling that what's really going on is something so bizarre that it's beyond anything we can imagine.
Then maybe you should just stay out there.
I will miss Earth. It has great potential.